All right, let's do this. So, I wanted to do this from the get go because I finally got me a bottle last year of Thomas Handy. I was dying for it, sold a bunch of stuff just to get this bottle. I did pay secondary, so there's full transparency on that. But I wanted to compare the 2025 Thomas Handy sitting at 129 proof compared to the Sazerac Rye of last year, full proof at 125 proof, and see which one's better. I will give you guys a kind of a background on this. I did do this in a blind, and I will give you those results. This won't be in a complete blind, but I will be tasting them and giving you my thoughts. Welcome back to Swift Pours. Let's do it. I'm excited. I've wanted to do this ever since I got my hands on this one, and I had this one. So, as you guys know, this one is highly sought after. It's expensive, and I'm hoping this stands up to the test of this. At this MSRP, I believe is like $149.99. On secondary, this thing's going for like $350 to $400. This guy right here on secondary at one point was at $100. Right now, it's maintaining about $65. MSRP, I want to say, is like $34.99. If I'm even making this video, there's a reason. So let's dive on in. Does a $34.99 bottle beat a $150 bottle? I hope so, in the sense of this should become readily available here soon, and that is a beast to find, and you have to win a raffle or you have to pay secondary. So, or you get lucky. You do get lucky. But yeah, let's dive on in. I'm excited to kind of tell you guys what I think. So let's do it. So my first glass right here is 125 proof Sazerac Rye, and then we'll put this guy right here, and that's your Thomas H. Handy. But let's you know what? Let's just hit the monster first. Let's hit Thomas Handy. So Thomas Handy is incredible. It's a fantastic rye. The nose on this is fantastic. It's like almost like a green. You got kind of get like a green grass kind of smell with like if you were just to smell root beer. It's what it smells like. Cola, but a little bit of almost a little bit of an allspice kind of smell. I mean, it just smells like something. It smells like what you want it to smell like. It smells super fantastic. It smells like it's going to be a deep, rich rye that gives you a long profile that stands up to its name because it holds itself high up on everybody's standards. So let's give it a taste. It's really good. It's it's kind of short. I will put it back. um, not saying that's bad, but 125.9, I believe, or 129.8. My bad. 129.8 proof. Um, it's it's really smooth for what it is. Being at 129.8 proof, you're expecting that bite. You're expecting that punch. You're expecting the ethanol hit. You don't. To me, you don't really get that till mid flavor, and all the flavors are building. And then with the ethanol, and then the ethanol, right when you think it's going to kind of spike, and you're going to be like, and do that exhale of your breath, it goes away, and then all the flavors take over. For me, you get like you don't get as much fruit. I would say if you get any fruit, I do get kind of like a weird kind of. If this is going to be way off the charts, but like I really like these dried mango pieces from Sam's Club. It tastes like the aftertaste of a mango, of the dried mango, and then if you mixed it with cola and like an allspice, and it's got a lot of good oily texture to it. It just doesn't last very long. It's very quick tasting. So I really like the Thomas Handy. It's really good. Am I going to end up buying another one? I'm not sure. At the rate that this video goes, I'll you should see what I'm getting at. So let's try the 125 proof Sazerac Rye, brand new release of last year. Like I said, $34.99. So let's give it a taste, or I'll smell it, see if it smells any different. This one smells a little bit weaker, in the sense of like you can still smell good notes, but this definitely smells older. Like if you were to sit here and go like this has a lot more profile back behind it just on the nose. This smells fantastic. You do too get kind of that rye grass kind of smell. Maybe a little bit of mint. Um, I do get a cola note off that pretty well. I mean, it does smell fruity, but I can't say. I want to say like the smell of peach rings almost, but it's very faint. So let's give it a taste. Yeah, I almost get a citrus note on that. You know what? I'm gonna stick to that. I do get a citrus note on that, a little bit of like a mint kind of spice mixed with allspice or baking spices, and then like the end taste of root beer. Again, I know I say root beer, but it's like a you know what I mean. Like if you take too much of a big sip of root beer, like you go like this, and you're like, ooh, and you drink too much, and you kind of like go like that and freak out a little bit. It tastes different. Well, that chaotic root beer taste of having trauma, I guess, while you're drinking root beer, I'm getting that, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense, but I don't know why I would even think of that when I'm tasting this, but that's what came to mind. You get kind of like this root beery kind of allspice, a little bit of a mint with a lot of great flavor. It does taste dark. It's a lot, in my opinion, I think it's got a lot more punch and flavor than the Handy does. Overall, on my blind, this one all day long, this 34.99 bottle one. Um, this is a fantastic pour. This is a fantastic pour for the value. The fact that this 34.99 bottle can stand up to 150 on MSRP wise, you're not even looking at secondary on that, is fantastic. That's what I love to find. I love to find bottles that are just killers of this bigger, higher end stuff, because then it's easier for you to one, locate it, afford it, and be able to just sip it when you feel. It's not like, oh, when I run out of this, like now I got to go pay $350 to $400 on another refill, like 34.99 or 65 on secondary, dude, all day long. So this won it for me. It's got a lot more darker flavors. It's got a longer taste profile in my opinion. It doesn't cut short like the Handy does. Um, the notes on this change for me every time I sip it. This is my second bottle of this since it's been released. It's just so fantastic, and it's for, like I said, for what it is, for what the price is, it's incredible. This is a fantastic pour. So hopefully that helps you guys out. I know it's kind of I I wanted to do this ever since I had this idea, and then I seen Whiskey Weather. If you guys watch him on YouTube, I saw him do it, and I was like, damn, I literally had that same idea when that 125 proof came out. Was maybe I can grab a sample of that Thomas Handy and do it side by side for a video. Well, I get to do it with my own bottles, so that's pretty exciting. So really appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Um, like, comment, subscribe. If you have anything to add or any questions, definitely comment and ask. I love engaging on my videos. I like when you guys comment. It gives me something to talk to you guys about. It's really fun, and I enjoy bourbon, rye, whiskey, you name it. It's just entertaining to me. So don't be hesitant. If you like this review, give it a like. Otherwise, as always, cheers.